welcome to Full Court Press on Hometown 24. I'm your host, Harold Brashear, and we're going to talk all things high school basketball. This is our inaugural show, and we're very excited to be on tonight. And we are leading up to our Bank of Heinemann Game of the Week between the Letcher County Central Cougars and the Cordia Lions. That's a game you'll see right here on Hometown 24, and David Adams and I will have all that action for you coming up in about an hour or so. But right now, we're going to start talking some high school sports after we take our initial break. We'll take a break when we come back. We're going to give you the scoreboard from the previous week. We're going to talk about some of our full court performers of the week on the girls and boys side, tell you a little bit about some games coming up, and then get that preview in of the Letcher County Central Cougars and the Cordia Lions, all coming to you on Full Court Press on Hometown 24.
Here at Hometown 24 and TVS Cable, we care about the community. And while you might not see the same familiar faces you're used to seeing, know we're still here. Bringing you live high school sports straight to your living room.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
Welcome back into Full Court Press, presented by MCHC here on Hometown 24. We're going to be with you on Thursday nights, getting you ready for the Bank of Heinemann Game of the Week, and also getting you caught up on some high school scores. We're going to, in the future, we're going to have some coaches in talking to us, get some player interviews, anything to do with high school basketball around the 14th region. We're going to cover it. If you've got something you want to see, a question you want answered, any type of thing like that, feel free. You can message me right now. I'm on Facebook, Harold Brashear, and we're going to get our Twitter for our Full Court Press show up this week, and a Facebook page for that also. But right now, let's jump right in talking about our girls scoreboard from the previous week. Had a lot of games because we're kind of on a long week and a half cycle this first time around because the season got started up, but the season kicked off back on November 29th. Lee County traveled to Breathitt County. Breathitt County under new coach Hayes with a 67-44 win over Lee County. Knott County Central, they started the season off one of the regional favorites. They showed why with a 57-32 win over Harlan County. Letcher Central hosted South Laurel, a perennial favorite over in the 13th region. South Laurel came to Letcher County Central, handed them a 72-55 loss. Prestonsburg hosted Wolfe County. Prestonsburg came away with a 67-35 victory there. Hazard opened the season on the road, and they were really treated poorly at Shelby Valley, a 73-18 loss there. Moving on to the next night, it was Buckhorn defeating Oneida Baptist 66-20. Perry County Central traveled to Floyd Central, and it's always tough in the 15th region, and Floyd Central came away with a 71-36 victory. Leslie County opened up with a 71-47 victory over Belfry. Lafayette came to Powell County, gave them a 66-32 loss. Breathitt County traveled to Jenkins with a 77-73 win as Brandon Hayes, 2-0 on the early season. Estill County traveled to Lee County. They came away with a 66-48 victory. And then in a game, an early season big matchup, Owsley County traveled to Perry County Central. Perry Central was coming off that tough defeat at the hands of Floyd Central, but they bounced back with a 71-64 win over Owsley County in an early season showdown of what many people consider top 5 teams in the 14th region. Wolfe County traveled to Buckhorn, and they had a dynamic game there, 68-62 in double overtime. Perry Central followed up their win with another win at Morgan County 64-60. Owsley County bounced back with a 48-28 victory over Clay County, and Leslie County with a win over Powell County 67-55. Letcher County Central went to Tates Creek and came back from Lexington with a win, 58-47. Then getting into some tournament action, the WYMT Mountain Classic taking place. Opening round games, Knott County Central with a win over Belfry 41-28. Leslie County in a showdown with 15th Region, one of the favorites over there. Close game through three quarters. Leslie couldn't get over the hump. Shelby Valley pulls away in the fourth with a 58-40 win. We'll talk a little bit more about the YMT momentarily, but it was Morgan County going to Powell County, getting a 70-59 win. Perry Central lost a heartbreaker at Prestonsburg in overtime, 61-59. Powell County with a 65-48 victory over Wolfe County. And that is a mouthful. That's a lot of scores, folks. And if you can, get out. Watch some of these high school kids play. They play with a lot of heart and determination. And just trying to get settled in right now. We're still early on. A lot of basketball to be played. Let's look at our boys' scoreboard. Early season matchup. Harlan County traveled to Perry County Central and handed them a defeat, 86-64. Perry Central struggled a little bit in that game. They bounced back, though. Went to Cordia in a 14th region. Two teams that I think are going to be at or near the top of the region all season long. Perry Central defeated Cordia 77-73. Lee County with a 70-34 win at Jackson City. Knott Central in a bit of a surprise in a lot of people's opinions, but it was an early district matchup. Knott Central traveled to Letcher Central. A lot of unknowns. Knott Central, they lost the big three of Napier, Dameron, and McGuire last year. Letcher Central had a lot of pieces back, new coach. And Letcher Central came away with a 53-47 victory. So good early season barometer for both of those teams. Hazard opened their season against Owsley County with a 76-39 win. Wolfe County traveled to George Rogers Clark, and talk about it being tough on the road, especially a team like George Rogers Clark, and a Knott County native at the helm, Josh Cook, with an 83-36 victory. Breathitt County handled Jackson City easily, 95-40. Knott Central bounced back with a 12-point victory over Prestonsburg, 78-66. Letcher Central traveled to North Laurel to take on Newport Central Catholic in the Classic, and came up just short, 57-54. Floyd Central defeated Buckhorn 93-81. Hazard, in a district matchup, defeated Leslie County 72-48. Getting into some WYMT action, Breathitt County defeated Johnson Central 52-47. And then in just a regular season game, Letcher Central with a 60-41 victory over Prestonsburg. Then last night, two big games for the 14th region teams in the Mountain Classic, as Knott County Central fell just short to Harlan 43-39, and it was Perry Central in a convincing second half performance with a 64-47 victory over defending 15th region champion Paintsville. And Wolfe County also got a 66-52 victory over Powell County. And that wraps up our scoreboard for the week. And before we get into, we'll take a break here momentarily, but just to give you a quick rundown of the WYMT Mountain Classic taking place at Knott County Central. On the girls' side, Knott Central, we talked about that. They defeated Belfry. Shelby Valley defeated Leslie County. So the games taking place today, all girls games. In the consolation game, Belfry takes on Leslie County in a rematch of a game that's already been played this year. Then the semifinals in the winners bracket, Knott Central and North Laurel, a rematch from a game we saw in the Classic last year. And then Bell County and Shelby Valley. Those games taking place tonight. Getting geared up for the weekend, some big matchups. Knox Central and Breathitt County face off tomorrow night. followed by Harlan and Perry County Central. Those are your boys semifinals. Consolation action, you'll have Shelby Valley and Johnson Central. Knott Central taking on Paintsville in what could be an interesting game. But a lot of good teams playing this week and a lot of good games coming up. Want to remind everybody here, in less than an hour now will be our hometown 24 Bank of Hyman game of the week between the Letcher County Central Cougars and the Cordia Lions. Right now we're going to step away and take a break. When we come back, we're going to tell you a little bit about our full court performers on both the boys and girls side here on Hometown 24.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS. Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Hindman and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
Welcome back in, and now we're going to talk about some individual players who had exceptional games this week, and there were a lot of them. We had a lot of games. This is a list probably a little later in the year. It's going to get pared down. Just some kids who really went above and beyond. We've got three separate lists. We've got our full court performers. Those are kids that had tremendous games, put up some points. Then some kids who don't get maybe the recognition as those kids who score, but we've got our top rebounders of the week. And then the one I like, I was always a guy who liked guard play. We've got our top snipers of the week. And those are the kids who lit it up from the three-point line. But our full court performers of the week on the girls' side, tremendous game from Mia Hale, Estill County versus Lee County. She put up 37 big points on 13 of 20 shooting. She was also 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Just an absolute fabulous game by Mia Hale. Then we had Brianna Caldwell from Wolfe County in a game versus Powell County. She put up 28 points, had 9 rebounds, 10 of 17 from the field, 7 of 9 from the free throw line. We talked about that big matchup between Perry Central and Owsley County, and a girl who, you've not heard her name a whole lot, but Lexi Mullins from Perry County Central put up 26 points. She was 9 of 14 from the field, 8 of 11 from the three-point line, shooting it like the Hall of Famer David Adams used to shoot it over at Alice Lloyd, and 8 of 11 from the perimeter. That's just tremendous. Addison Terry, young player from Owsley County. She put up 27 points and 7 rebounds against Clay County. Makira Cottle from Powell County in that matchup with Wolfe. She had 27 points, 5 rebounds. Kenner Wright from Lee County put up 27 points against June Buchanan. Kiara Couch from Letcher Central put up 26 points on 10 of 17 shooting against Tates Creek. Brianna Tincher, her first game as a Breathitt County Lady Bobcat, she put up 25 points, had 7 rebounds against Lee County. Kaylee Banks from Letcher Central, a name that you will hear quite often this year, tremendous player for the Lady Cougars. She put up 24 points, 9 of 13 shooting against a Mountain Mission team from Grundy. Emily Neese from Perry County Central She had two great performances this week. She had 19 points and 10 rebounds against Morgan County, 18 points and 12 rebounds against Prestonsburg, shot a combined 17 for 23 in those two games. Emily Neese, two tremendous performances. Jasmine Banks from Wolfe County versus Buckhorn, 22 points, 9 rebounds. Kyra McElarnis, Perry Central versus Owsley County, she had 21 points and 8 rebounds. Courtney Hoskins, Leslie County versus Belfry, 21 and 7. And J.C. Long for Estill County had 21 points and 5 rebounds against Nicholas County. Top rebounders, these girls got in there. They worked hard for the rebounds, and our top performer of the week, Jasmine Banks, was 17 rebounds against Phelps. Presley Cundiff of Lee County had 15 rebounds against Breathitt County. Hannah Kidd from Wolfe County had 15 rebounds against Buckhorn. Anna Potter from June Buchanan put up 14 boards against Redbird, and then with 13 rebounds each, Riley Bush, Shelby Murray, and Anna Potter. Riley Bush of Breathitt County, Shelby Murray of Owsley County, and Anna Potter for June Buchanan. All these girls just tremendous rebounding numbers on the week. And our top snipers, and a girl we already mentioned, Lexi Mullins against Owsley County, 8 of 11 from the three-point line, 72.7%. Then we had Emily Neese from Perry County Central versus Morgan County. She was 4 for 5 from the three-point line. Kaylee White for Lee County versus Estill was 4 of 6 from the three-point line. We had a group of kids who were 3 for 4, and that group included Brooke Mason from Knott County Central, Tori Holcomb from Letcher Central, Courtney Hoskins from Leslie County, Hannah Kidd from Wolfe County, J.C. Long from Estill County. Then Kinsey Miller and Makira Kalla both had games where they were 3 of 6 from the three-point line. So all these girls can absolutely light it up, and congratulations to all these performers. Once we get our Twitter going and our Facebook, and that should be going in the next day or two, I will personally put these lists up so everybody can see who these are, and I will try to tag you if you follow and like our pages. I will tag you in those, and you can take a look at these for yourself, and maybe even have a couple extra players on there that we don't mention on air. But congratulations to all these fine ladies. Right now, we're going to step away. We're going to take a break on Full Court Press presented by MCHC, and when we come back, we'll give you our top performers of the week on the boys' side here on Hometown 24.
Here at Hometown 24 and TVS Cable, we care about the community. And while you might not see the same familiar faces you're used to seeing, know we're still here. Bringing you live high school sports straight to your living room.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS. Thacker Grigsby is constantly to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Hindman and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
Welcome back into Full Court Press presented by MCHC here on Hometown 24. And this is all leading up to our game of the week presented by the Bank of Heinemann. And that'll be the Letcher County Central Cougars taking on the Cordia Lions in what looks to be another early season district matchup with big implications in postseason play. Right now, we're going to take a look at our full court performers of the week on the boys' side. And we'll start with Hayden Neese from Buckhorn High School against Floyd Central. He had 35 points, 7 rebounds, and was 10 of 10 from the free throw line. And I tell you what, free throw shooting, it is a lost art, and it always does my heart good to see kids do well at the free throw line. Cade Benton from Estill County had an explosion against Sayre, 30 points on 12 of 17 shooting. He was 6 of 8 from the three-point line. Austin Riley of Buckhorn versus Jenkins had 30 points, 10 rebounds, big double-double for Austin Riley. He was 11 of 18 from the field. Sawyer Thompson of Wolfe County in the game against Powell County. He had 28 points. He was 11 of 19 from the field, 4 of 9 from the three-point line. Nas Welch, a player we'll see later on tonight against Oneida Baptist, he had 26 points and 8 rebounds. Xander Terry of Owsley County put up 26 points against Menifee County. Ridge Beverly from Perry Central put up 26 against Cordia. Hayden Neese, see him on the list again, had 26 versus Oneida Baptist. Zach Watterson of Lee County, game against Prestonsburg, double-double with 24 points, 10 rebounds, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Another guy we'll be seeing a little later on tonight, Greg Brooks of Cordia, put up 23 points, 5 of 11 from the three-point stripe in that game against Oneida. Andrew Ford of Hazard versus Leslie County, he had 22 points on 8 of 10 shooting, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Scott Shepard of Knott Central had 21 points, 7 rebounds, and was 8 of 10 from the field against Prestonsburg. Chandler Congleton from Powell County had 17 points, 13 rebounds, and was 8 of 10 from the field against Williamstown. Christian Collins of Breathitt County had back-to-back games against Jackson City and Wellspring Guardians, had 21 points in both of those games, 19 for 25 from the field, 76%. Good start to the season for Christian Collins. Our top rebounders, Scott Shepard going to take that title this week versus Letcher Central. He had 15 rebounds. Lance McKenzie of Perry County Central in that Cordia game had 14 boards. Chandler Congleton, we mentioned him a minute ago, he had 13 rebounds. With 12, it was Chris Jones of Hazard in the game against Leslie County. 3 guys in with 11, Jaden Huff of Knott County Central versus Harlan, Cameron Cottle from Buckhorn versus Jenkins, and Bryce Hoskins from Breathitt County versus Jackson City. Our top snipers of the week, Cade Benton from Estill County, 6 of 8 from the three-point line against Sayre. Jacob Townsend, 5 of 6 from the arc in the Powell County Morgan County game. Luke Bellamy, 4 of 7 versus Wellspring. Bryce Angel of Lee County was 4 of 7 against Jackson County. And Greg Brooks of Cordia was 5 for 11 against Oneida Baptist. Just several great performances by these young men and women. And congratulations to you all. I'll get that list posted this week. And also we had our nail biter of the week, and it was brought to us on the girls' side, Wolfe County and Buckhorn, a double overtime game. Wolfe County comes out on top 68-62 in double overtime. Macy Brown from Buckhorn, 17 points, 11 rebounds. Sheridan Combs chipped in with 15 and 12. Jasmine Banks of Wolfe County, 22 points, 9 rebounds. Hannah Kidd, 12 points, 15 rebounds. Brianna Caldwell, 14 points, 8 rebounds. Wolfe County out-rebounded Buckhorn 47-42. And the difference came from the free throw line where Wolfe County was 27 for 44. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it's going to be our top 5 teams on both sides, girls and boys, our top 5 teams. We get those. We have a panel who votes on that from week to week, and tune back in to see if your favorite team's in that top 5. Right now, we're going to step away. We'll take a break. When we come back on Full Court Press, presented by MCHC, we'll give you the top 5 teams this week on the girls and boys sides on Hometown 24.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS. Thacker Grigsby is constantly to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Hindman and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
Welcome back into Full Court Press, brought to you by MCHC here on Hometown 24. I'm Harold Brashear, and we're bringing you your top 5 teams on the girls and boys sides. And we'll start out on the girls side at number 1, the Knott County Central Lady Patriots. They were off to another good start under Coach Jeff Honeycutt. Won their first game against Harlan County. Had a win in the YMT tournament versus Belfry. Tonight they're taking on North Laurel. Should be a test for them, but they're in at number 1, the defending champions, and they are no stranger to the top of the 14th region. In at number 2, the team that was runner-up to them last year, the Letcher County Central Lady Cougars, led by Keith Baker, and they're going to be a force. They're playing a tough early season schedule, a lot of out-of-region games. They lost to South Laurel. They've bounced back with some wins. In at number 3, Leslie County Lady Eagles, and they are going to be a team to be reckoned with. Arguably right now the top team in the 54th district. They did lose their first game of the get their first loss to Shelby Valley in the YMT tournament. In at number 4, undefeated on the early season, Breathitt County, and then at number 5, Perry County Central. They've bounced back from that early season loss with a couple wins. Had a little setback against Prestonsburg, but they sit at number 5. So our top 5, Knott County Central, Letcher County Central, Leslie County, Breathitt County, and Perry County Central. Over on the boys' side, in at number 1, and the team that everybody had at the top of their list in the preseason, the Breathitt County Bobcats. Coach John Noble has them undefeated. They were tested the other night against Johnson Central, came away with a hard-fought victory, and it doesn't get any easier for them as they'll take on Knox Central, one of the top teams in the mountains, on Friday night. In at number 2, another team had a little early season hiccup against Harlan County, but Perry County Central has come back strong since then. Good victory over Cordia, and then a really impressive second half last night against Paintsville in a 64-47 victory. And they'll take on Harlan tomorrow night. So Perry County in at number 2. In at number 3 is the Hazard Bulldogs. They're undefeated on the early season. Not really been tested yet. We'll see how they fare. They've got some tough games coming up, including next week, that big crosstown rivalry against Perry County Central. So a little bit will be settled there between numbers 2 and 3 next week. And the same thing can be said about our number 4 and 5 teams, but we're not going to have to wait till next week. We'll just have to wait until about the next 30 minutes or so till we get that one underway. Letcher County Central coming in at number 4, Cordia coming in at number 5, and these two teams are battling for whoever wins tonight is going to be number 1 in the 53rd district, and that's a seeded district, so that's always tough. These two teams met last year in the semifinals. It was Cordia coming up with a victory before losing to Knott in the finals of the district. So this is an important game for seeding. Cordia has the home court advantage. We're going to tell you a lot more about that matchup here in a few minutes. That's our top 5. Breathitt County, Perry County Central, Hazard, Letcher County Central, Cordia. Give you a little bit of upcoming schedule on the boys' side. Breathitt County is going to take on Knox Central, Perry County Central versus Harlan. Those are tomorrow night at Knox County Central. On Saturday, Hazard will travel to Cordia. So that should be an interesting game. 2 top 5 teams doing battle. Next week, you'll have Leslie County going to Buckhorn, Paintsville going to Wolfe County, a game that will be on Hometown 24. Breathitt County travels to Knott County Central on the 14th. Pike County Central goes to Perry Central that same night. Then on the 16th, a big night of basketball. 2 games on Hometown 24. Hazard at Perry County Central, one of the top rivalries in the mountains. That'll be next Thursday night. Cordia at Knott Central. And man, the 53rd district, they're just getting it all out there early on this season. Cordia travels to Knott County, and what a night of basketball. 2 teams from Perry County squaring off, 2 teams from Knott County squaring off in the same night. On the girls' side, Knott County Central, they're taking on North Laurel tonight. Perry County Central in an add-on game traveling to Pikeville tonight, and they just can't get enough of the 15th region. They're playing over there quite a bit. Pike Central tomorrow night will travel to Letcher Central over the weekend. Clay County will go to Powell County. Perry Central will take on Estill County at Breathitt. Letcher Central will take on Corbin at South Laurel. Next week, Owsley County goes to West Carter, another game that'll be right here on Hometown 24. Perry County Central goes to Knott County Central. Man, just a lot of good games for early in the season. Can't get over that. Leslie County goes to Harlan County also next week. So a lot of good basketball is taking place, a lot of good basketball to take place, and we're going to bring you a lot of that action here on Hometown 24. And right now we're going to step away and take another break on Full Court Press. When we come back, we're going to get you all filled in and get you all the information you need for the Bank of Hyman Game of the Week between the Letcher County Central Cougars and the Cordia Lions when we come back on Hometown 24.
Here at Hometown 24 and TVS Cable, we care about the community. And while you might not see the same familiar faces you're used to seeing, know we're still here. Bringing you live high school sports straight to your living room.
Welcome back in, and we're going to talk about our Bank of Hyman Game of the Week. Letcher County Central traveling to Knott County to take on Cordia, and just a tough matchup early in the year, but you're going to see a lot of those, especially in the 53rd district, it seems. Letcher Central, they've got a new coach. They're coached by Matthew Taylor. They come in with a 2-1 record, and they have more of a grinded out style this year, averaging 55.7 points a game, but only giving up 48.3. So they're going to try to put that pace way down. And they say that different styles make for a good fight. If that's the case, we're going to have a good fight on our hands tonight. Because you look at Cordia, coached by Denny Farler. They come in at 1-1. They're averaging 80.5 points a game, giving up 77. They want to get it up and down the court. 28.5 rebounds a game, shooting 47.6% from the field, 31.7 from the three-point line. Struggling a little bit from the free throw line, at 57.1%. So you talk about 2 different styles here. Letcher County Central, they want to slow it down. They want to grind it out. Cordia wants to get up and down the court. And Cordia, their loss was to a good Perry Central team, 77-73, a game they had chances in. So Cordia and Letcher Central, the number 4 and 5 teams in our top 5 this week, and it should be a battle. And we'll look down here our probable starters for Letcher Central. And folks, we apologize. No stats for Letcher Central. They have not reported those as of yet. But the probable starters are going to be junior guard Nigel Nichols, another junior guard Ethan Whitaker, Bodie Bentley. He's one of the top players in the region, and he's a player to keep an eye out for. He's another junior. Brady Boggs, junior, and Peyton Wright, a junior. All these guys kind of interchangeable. Caden Adams going to come off the bench for them, give them a big lift. But all these guys are juniors. They'll all be back next year. You look on the Cordia side, and man, what a talented starting 5 they have. Freshman Greg Brooks. He comes into the game. He's averaging 22 points a game, shooting 55.2% from the field, 8 of 18 from the three-point line. And folks, I promise you, this kid does not toe up the line. When he crosses half court, he is in range, and they better get out there and guard him because he can shoot it from anywhere on the court and with some success. At another guard position, they're going to have Samir Bennett. He's a senior, good shooter. He struggled a little bit early in the year. He's averaging 6 points a game, but he's another shooter on this team. Guy that led the region in scoring last year, Nas Welch. He's back for his 5th year senior year. He's averaging 21.5 points a game, 8 rebounds, shooting 50% from the field. And I tell you, he's a hard guy to keep out of the paint. And his shooting a little bit better this year than it was last year from the perimeter. They're also going to start sophomore Jago Robinson. He's averaging 14 points a game, 5 rebounds, shooting 57% from the field. Another good athlete around the bucket. He can score the basketball. Gordon Malone, he kind of beats and bangs a little bit for Cordy. He's averaging 10 points, 7 rebounds a game, second leading rebounder on the team. I tell you, Cordia 1 through 5, they're as good as anybody out there right now. They are athletic and fast. You look at the matchups between these two teams, and I think it's just going to come down to whose style is going to prevail. Can Letcher Central, can they slow this Cordia offense down enough to keep them in check? That's the big question. And Cordia against Letcher Central, they're going to play tough defense. Cordia has to take care of the basketball. They can't have careless turnovers. They have to take good shots. And if they take good shots, they're hard to beat. And it's just, this game is such a matchup of different styles. It's just going to be interesting to see who comes out on top. And I expect just a tremendous game. This a battle for the top seed early on. We're still early, but whoever wins this game will have the best record in the 53rd district. Letcher Central already has a win over Knott Central, so if they get a win, they're 2-0, and they're looking pretty strong in that regard. Cordia looking to get their first win, go 1-0. Of course, we talked about it. Next week they take on Knott Central. This game, like I said, my keys to the game. Cordia, for the Cordia Lions to win, they have to control the rebounds. They cannot get out rebounded by Letcher. Letcher's going to play physical. They're going to grind it out. Cordia cannot give them multiple shots on the offensive end. Cordia cannot turn the basketball over. They've got to take care of that ball. And I think this one's going to be a close game. Going to come down to free throw shooting. Cordia has to make their free throws. Only 57% from the line early on in the year. For Letcher Central, they're going to have to score a few more points than they have been. I know they're only giving up 48.3 points a game. I guarantee the Cordia Lions put up more than 48.3 points tonight. So Letcher Central's going to have to find a way to up the ante a little bit offensively. Guy like Bodie Bentley, excellent mid-range game, long, lanky player. He's going to be a guy to watch. And the guard play of Letcher Central is going to be important. Cordia going to put on some half-court pressure at times, some full-court pressure at times. Can Letcher Central face that pressure, not turn it over, get into their offensive sets? That's a big key for them. They have to take care of the ball. They have to slow the game down. They do not want to get in a track meet with the Cordia Lions. The higher the score goes, the more likely that Cordia is going to win this basketball game. But I tell you what, I expect an absolute slugfest tonight. It's our Bank of Heinemann game of the week here on Hometown 24. We'll be back to bring that game to you after the show. It'll be David Adams and myself calling that game for you here. And it's a game I've been looking forward to. Can't wait to see how it comes out. And folks, that is going to wrap things up on our first episode of Full Court Press, presented by MCHC. We appreciate their sponsorship. Appreciate all you guys tuning in to watch us. Be sure to tune in next week as we'll get you ready for some really big action on the high school front. And tune back in next week, and be sure to check on Facebook, check on Twitter. We're going to get those pages up and going, get some information out to you, get our schedules up, get some of these players, get them recognized, post a few pictures of players, so be sure to watch for that. But I want to thank you all for watching. Appreciate the opportunity to host this show, and be sure to tune in next week for Full Court Press presented by MCHC here on Hometown 24.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Since 1954, Heinemann Funeral Services has been part of this community. When your family needs someone who cares, Danny Terry and his staff are here to help. During your family's time of need, they are a helping hand through every step of the process, from services to monument and to your loved one's final resting place. Celebrating over 50 years proud service to the community, Heinemann Funeral Services.
Appalachian Wireless and Samsung introduced a smartphone that everyone is flipping over, the Z Flip 3. Looking for something that stands out in the crowd amongst regular smartphones? Then the Z Flip 3 is the device for you. On the region's best service, Appalachian Wireless, the Z Flip 3 is an actual flip phone that, when opened, reveals a stunning 6.7-inch touchscreen for the best of both worlds. It's compact, powerful, and the most unique smartphone in the world. Get more information at AppalachianWireless.com. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans.
I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Contact Derek Bowling, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in Hazard. Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Heinemann and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available. Whether that be through expansion of our fiber to the home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
Being in an accident can leave you feeling vulnerable and lost. You need a lawyer who will fight for you and be there by your side the entire way. What I believe is that with trust and collaboration, we can get you the justice that you deserve. Go to KyleSHall.com right now to schedule a free consultation. I will review the details of your case and get you back on your feet. Don't navigate the legal system alone. Get me in your corner right now.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with a click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Since 1954, Heinemann Funeral Services has been part of this community. When your family needs someone who cares, Danny Terry and his staff are here to help. During your family's time of need, they are a helping hand through every step of the process, from services to monument and to your loved one's final resting place. Celebrating over 50 years proud service to the community, Heinemann Funeral Services.
Appalachian Wireless and Samsung introduced the smartphone that everyone is flipping over, the Z Flip 3. Looking for something that stands out in the crowd amongst regular smartphones? Then the Z Flip 3 is the device for you. On the region's best service, Appalachian Wireless, the Z Flip 3 is an actual flip phone that, when opened, reveals a stunning 6.7-inch touchscreen for the best of both worlds. It's compact, powerful, and the most unique smartphone in the world. Get more information at AppalachianWireless.com. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans.
I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Contact Derek Bowling, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in Hazard. Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Heinemann and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available. Whether that be through expansion of our fiber to the home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
Being in an accident can leave you feeling vulnerable and lost. You need a lawyer who will fight for you and be there by your side the entire way. What I believe is that with trust and collaboration, we can get you the justice that you deserve. Go to KyleSHall.com right now to schedule a free consultation. I will review the details of your case and get you back on your feet. Don't navigate the legal system alone. Get me in your corner right now.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with a click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Since 1954, Heinemann Funeral Services has been part of this community. When your family needs someone who cares, Danny Terry and his staff are here to help. During your family's time of need, they are a helping hand through every step of the process, from services to monument and to your loved one's final resting place. Celebrating over 50 years proud service to the community, Heinemann Funeral Services.
Appalachian Wireless and Samsung introduced the smartphone that everyone is flipping over, the Z Flip 3. Looking for something that stands out in the crowd amongst regular smartphones? Then the Z Flip 3 is the device for you. On the region's best service, Appalachian Wireless, the Z Flip 3 is an actual flip phone that, when opened, reveals a stunning 6.7-inch touchscreen for the best of both worlds. It's compact, powerful, and the most unique smartphone in the world. Get more information at AppalachianWireless.com. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome to our Bank of Hyman Game of the Week on Hometown 24 between the Cordia Lions and the Letcher Central Cougars. I'm Harold Brashear along with the Hall of Famer David Adams bringing you action tonight. And, David, this is going to be a battle of styles.
Well, it is. You'll see the Cougars, Harold, try to control the basketball and get the good shot. And you'll see the Lions run up and down. If they see the opening, they will take it.
Letcher wants to get the good shot, and Cordia's not seen the shot that they don't like.
Well, that's true. Letcher, the game we did get to see them, they worked the ball around extremely well. They really play well together. Good back screens. They pass well, and they are selective on their shots. Now, the Lions, I look for them to get better. They did hurry some shots against Prairie, but I think this team, very impressed with Brooks as a freshman, shot the ball extremely well. I think he's going to really develop and be a top-notch player in this region. He's already a very good shooter in the region. So we'll see how this game goes, but I think you'll see the Cougars, Harold, want to try to get that selective shot, and you'll want to see the Lions take that open shot as soon as possible.
And the big key, I think, is who takes care of the basketball. Of course, it's going to be a battle of styles. But, David, can anybody keep Nas Welch out of the paint?
Not really. I don't know if there's any team in the region unless they double. You take Breathitt and Prairie, they probably are capable, and probably Knott's got some height down there that could double up on him. But he's so quick. If you're in a fast break, he's very tough to contain. Very tough.
Absolutely. He's a guy, he's left-handed. He goes left. You know he's going left, and he still finds a way to get around you.
You're right, and he's extremely quick, and that speed is, you just don't teach that, and he's very good at it when in the open lane. I'm very impressed with Brooks, though. I got to see him play. Malone, he missed some shots the other night, easy shots, but I think he'll get better. But Brooks, I think if he gets set, he's just got a great form and shoots it well.
And, you look at Letcher Central, Cordia last year. Cordia, Letcher Central probably a little bit of a favorite against Cordia in that district matchup. Cordia able to get the win. And this game, Letcher Central already has that win against Knott Central. They could really go a long way to getting that number 1 seed in the district tournament with a win here tonight at Cordia.
Well, they could. Where they got the win against Knott County, and you get this win, and it will be huge because Cordia will have to travel to Letcher for that second game, and the only other game they will have to really concentrate on is the game at Knott Central.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so you're right, this would be a huge win for the Cougars.
Well, right now we're going to step away. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get you the starting lineups in our Bank of Heinemann game of the week between the Cordia Lions and the Letcher Central Cougars here on Hometown 24.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans.
I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Contact Derek Bowling, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in Hazard.
Back here at Heinemann Gymnasium, and David looking at our keys of the game, brought to you by Kyle S. Hall. Letcher Central has to control the boards, and they've got to rein in Cordia's speed and make it a half-court game.
Yeah, Cordia, one of the quicker teams in the region. If they get on a break, they'll get some easy shots. So the Lions is one of those teams, Harold, that they like to shoot the outside shot, but off the rebound, they will take it and go.
And keys the game for Cordia, they have to play good defense and be patient because Letcher is going to be patient on the offensive end, and they have to be on the offensive end. They have to be selective with the shots. They can't be loose with the basketball.
You're right, and when you mentioned that Cougars are very selective, they are. They have been, and, Coach Taylor has kept them under control there.
And it looks like we're ready for a tip-off. It looks like it's going to be Bodie Bentley, and he's going to jump it up against Gordon Malone of Cordia. Cordia in the yellow uniforms tonight.
I believe this is the first time I've seen them in the normally white or the black with the gold trim, but new uniforms.
Good crowd over there over here at Heinemann. Ball tipped back, controlled by Nichols, and we're underway. He's going to get the ball off to Brady Boggs, and Boggs is going to set things up.
Nichols will have a tough assignment tonight with a lot of pressure coming at him, and he'll have plenty of help because the Cougars have improved their ball handling a lot this summer. Got a little older and stronger.
Boggs kicks it out there, just working inside. There's Bentley. He turns around, misses the shot, rebounded by Robinson, and here come the Cordia Lions. Robinson going to take it all the way, kicks it out. Three on the way, no good. Rebound controlled, and fast break attempt for Letcher, and they're on the board. A layup by Peyton Wright gives them the 2-0 lead.
Letcher kind of taking advantage of Cordia's pressure, trying to pressure back up front, looks down the court and hits the open man.
Cordia with a turnover and near steal by Cordia, but it'll be Letcher Central basketball. The blue and the gold facing off here. It's weird not seeing one of the teams in white.
Letcher, that pressure defense getting it in. Nice cut by Boggs to get that bucket.
David, you talked about those back cuts, and those can be hard to defend if you've not seen them very much.
Cougars will do that. Nice move. Brooks gets his first two, and Harold, I like him. He's got good speed. He shoots it extremely well.
Handles it well, too.
Yes,
Good-looking young player, only a freshman. 4-2 lead for Letcher Central here early on. Cordia in that straight man-to-man. Letcher missed an easy one there. You got to make those.
Wanted the foul and didn't get it.
And look at Brooks going coast to coast. And he's got all four. And we're tied up here less than 2 minutes in.
Here's the pressure. Cougars are going to bring extra man down. And this right here is could be a problem for the Cougars if the Lions can play defense without fouling, and putting the pressure on. The other night, they fouled quite a bit against Prairie.
And David didn't see anybody setting the screen. People have went away from the screen and rolled back to the basketball. Cordia's going to lob it up and get it in. That was a nice dump down there. And that's going to be Welch with a basket.
Welch is tough there.
Hard to stop on that left side of the goal.
Yep, nice touch right off the glass, gets the bucket, and Cougars will bring it up, and Nichols will have the hard job of getting it set.
Man, look at that defense, and it causes the steal. Now 3-on-1 break, and jammed home by Jago Robinson.
Robinson says, I'm here, and gets there. He went high.
6 straight points, an 8-4 lead. And now they're going to get a foul there against Bennett.
Yeah, Bennett, right leg went into the body. And they'll call that a lot of times because it's a pretty good bump most of the time.
Letcher travels well. A lot of Letcher fans in the stands.
Yes, they do.
There's Bentley. He's the guy. He's got to put some points up for Letcher Central. May got away with a little push. Couldn't get it to go, though. And, man, Cordy, whoever gets it takes off with it. That's Malone going coast to coast. And they're going to pick up the defensive foul. No, we're going to say a travel.
I seen a little contact, but I did see the travel, too. And I don't know how there's enough contact that time to blow the whistle.
Malone a little out of control. You're not going to get that call when you're out of control.
He had a teammate right over here on the right side. He probably should have went there and went down and asked for the ball back. Got it to him and went down and got the ball back.
This Cordia defense making Letcher play a little faster than they want to in the half court. As there's a travel by Boggs, another turnover for Letcher Central. Now Letcher Central going to pick up a little man-to-man.
They are, and I don't know if Cougars has the speed that the Lions have, but if they rotate well, they're keeping 2 guys back. That helps.
Nice take by Bennett, but just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah.
Glad to see a kid use his left hand, though.
He did. He made a good move, did all the things he needed to do. He just, shot a little strong.
3 on the way, no good. Offensive rebound. Now Nichols going to try one, and he buries it.
Nice shot by Nichols, and the Cougars needed that.
Cut it to one. Cordia quickly the other way. And that's going to be a travel against Malone. Another turnover. And, David, that's what you talked about. Malone playing a little bit out of control. And it looks like Coach Farler's going to have a talk with him. He's going to bring in Alex Antoine.
Yeah, here's other night, a tight game with the Commodores. And, the turnovers on that one stretch there costed the Lions some buckets. Welch tries to go through a like a double screen there, and that's very tough to do.
Cordia making some just unforced errors. Nichols going to fire one from this side, and bingo again.
Big shot.
And
gives the Cougars the lead back, Harold.
Here come the lines, and nearly turned it over again. There's a 3 out of the corner.
Who else?
Man.
Brooks is right. 3 out of 3 so far in this ball game, and
7 big points.
Yeah, he's tough. I like him. Look at he plays defense aggressive, and he got away with a foul there.
Heat check for Nichols.
Yeah, he did. Official didn't bite and said, "Let's play."
There's Welch going to the lane, and he's going to be fouled on the way. Another substitute coming in for Cordia. That's number 1, Jamari Melendez.
Here comes another sub in for the Cougars. Isom coming in. White Isom getting ready. He's a player from last season. Coming out, Bentley's going to get a break. Bentley, nice player for the Cougars. Very mobile.
I like his length.
Yep. And you'll get a good effort out of Bentley.
Some sort of delay. I see Coach Farler going out to the lobby. I don't think it's for a hot dog. It may be. I don't know. I'm afraid to say.
He may be asking what they got in the concession stand. Who knows? You know. And I'm sure they've got a good hot dog, nachos, and I mean, you was talking about concession at the college the other night.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to break, Harold.
Let's take one with them, and we'll try to get this sorted back when they come back to action here on Hometown 24.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-31.
Not sure what happened, but we're back to action quickly. Cordia gets it in. Robinson going to fire a 3. That's off no good. Strong rebound there by Nichols. Letcher moving it up quickly. And look at that pressure. And caused him to travel with it.
Yeah, the Lions have had good pressure in this ball game. And if you take the ball to the corner, deep in the corner especially, that is a help to them. So you want to keep the ball on the wings and out top, and then get it to the middle.
A little token pressure. They're just playing 2 in the backcourt and then falling back. I think they'll fall back in a man. It looks like they will. Brooks will shoot it from there, I can tell you.
And he's getting ready. We'll see the screen. He's deep right now, and Cougars are playing good D on that screen.
Double screen, gets in the rim, can't get it to go. Cordia going to come up with the rebound with her speed. Tossed up there again, no good. Tipped up and in. And, man, Jago Robinson with a tip up and in. He's got 4 points, and you can't give him that many opportunities.
No, and the speed really showed there the difference. Hard for a block out there. It happens quick.
Ball goes down low, and we're going to have a foul. That's going to send Caden Adams to the free throw line. And Adams, a guy I liked a lot last year on this team, gave him a lot off the bench, and he's their biggest player.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was coming along at the end of the season last year, and he keep getting stronger and keep getting those minutes, and that always helps.
Nice touch there on that free throw. 13-11.
Minute 58.
Got them both. 13-12 now. This one what we expected early on.
Welch trying to find an opening there. Lions cutting that off.
There's Robinson with it out front. He's going to work it in. Nice shot up off the glass. And Robinson's got 6 points.
Like the way he used the backboard there. Nice touch. Cougars playing that press smart. Got that cutter coming across the middle of the floor.
There's another nice bucket by Caden Adams. And I think Letcher Central's found something they like down there on that block.
Well, he is a little bit of a advantage on the high throw. And Cordia, if you look, they probably start 4 guards and a 3 player. So,
yeah.
It is
4 guards and a guard.
Yeah, a small 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I tell you, that's one disadvantage for the Lions this evening. If they had that guy in the 5 spot, the middle, had some height, it would be a different.
They would. They'd be a different animal, wouldn't they?
Yes, they would.
I tell you what, they spread you out. And that shot off by Robinson. They're going to go down to Adams again. And gets a nice soft roll over Antoine. And he's got 6 points off the bench.
Yeah, he's played well since coming in.
But look how quickly Cordia can get back up the court.
Welch with another bucket.
He's got 6 now, 19-16 lead. And this pace, if it continues, favors Cordia, I do believe.
20 seconds. First quarter, we got to run out maybe. Yes, we do, but did not handle it well.
Couldn't get his feet down right.
Right. And Nichols makes the drive, and somebody gets a hit on the arm. Looks like number 1.
Nichols will step up there. It's going to be against Melendez.
19-16 at the old Hyman Gym. 6 seconds go. First quarter. Harold Bashir, Dave Adams along, and glad to bring you Thursday night. Bank of Hyman, Game of the Week, high school basketball.
I want to remember everybody tune in next Thursday to the Full Court Press
Full
show.
Court Press.
Just did our first show.
And, you can't beat that. You get to watch Full Court Press, then you get to listen to all of us gossip at the ball game.
That's right.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Get your hot dog and popcorn, enjoy the show. Ooh, missed them both.
Yeah, that's not like Nichols. He's pretty good. And look here at Brooks.
And tipped up. Oh,
I think that would have been good.
I do too.
Yeah.
At the end of the first quarter, Cordia 19, Letcher County Central 16. We'll be back with.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Since 1954, Heinemann Funeral Services has been part of this community. When your family needs someone who cares, Danny Terry and his staff are here to help. During your family's time of need, they are a helping hand through every step of the process, from services to monument and to your loved one's final resting place. Celebrating over 50 years proud service to the community, Heinemann Funeral Services.
Welcome back to the historic Heineman Gymnasium. Harold Brashear, David Adams bringing you the action. And David, that first quarter played at a pace more to the liking of Cordia, I do believe.
Yes, it is. And if they keep that pace going, it will be an advantage for the Lions. And Cougars have got to slow them down a little bit and get down and get some buckets. And when they do miss, they've got to get back and stop the break. Brooks. Look at him, and he probably charged there, Harold. I thought the kid did a good job. That was Isom waiting on him there on the right block, and he was set for him. May have stopped and took that little 8-footer.
It's a lost art.
You don't see it much, do you? Oh, here's the pressure by the Lions. and it's going to be a timeout. That's good pressure.
And we'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Hometown 24.
Appalachian Wireless and Samsung introduced a smartphone that everyone is flipping over, the Z Flip 3. Looking for something that stands out in the crowd amongst regular smartphones? Then the Z Flip 3 is the device for you. On the region's best service, Appalachian Wireless, the Z Flip 3 is an actual flip phone that, when opened, reveals a stunning 6.7-inch touchscreen for the best of both worlds. It's compact, powerful, and the most unique smartphone in the world. Get more information at AppalachianWireless.com. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Back to action here at the Heineman Gymnasium. Letcher Central will inbound the basketball. Cordia, good defense that last time.
Absolutely good pressure, and they're going to double the ball whenever possible here. They prefer the side. Here's the pressure picking up already, and they're trying to cut the middleman off.
And nearly forced the turnover. Nearly forced another one. And I'll tell you what, they are. And they do force the turnover. I'm going to say it was off Letcher Central. And Coach Taylor, no argument.
No. When your team you're not strong with the basketball, you're going to ask for problems. You've got to be strong with the ball and protect it. Here comes the screen. Now, I like that, but I don't like he made a cut and probably –
he's going to get lucky because the Letcher Central player slid over on the line.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? They've got Melendez on the point. They're putting Brooks in the corner, running him back and forth. I think I'd rather see it in Brooks' hands.
Yeah, I had too. And here comes Brooks to get the ball. I like from screen for him up top and let him decide.
I agree.
Yeah, because he handles it better too.
See a good decision there. And Malone will lay it in. So, exactly what you were saying, David.
Yeah.
Let your best player make the decision.
He shoots it well. He passes well, too. He's a better passer in the paint as well.
Oh, good fake and up and in there by Bentley. Nice play.
Yeah, right off the glass. Nice play. 6:48 to go here till half. 21-18, Lions by 3.
Brooks fired one. Rebound. Good hustle by Bennett, but that one's going to go over to Letcher Central.
All right, in possession. Yep. They got the ball. The Lions got the ball to start the second quarter.
Even when Brooks misses, he doesn't miss badly.
No, just a little strong there. Not a bad look for him. I don't mind him shooting that, do you?
Not at all.
Welch will apply the pressure as Nichols will come and get it. And you're right, Harold. There's a pretty good falling by the Cougars tonight.
Nichols gets it in the front court. Good pass. Led him right to the bucket.
Dixon gets his first bucket of the night.
Cuts it to 1. A little momentum going Letcher Central's way. And Cordia turnover.
Cougars is putting some heat right back on, and that's a bad place to stop with a basketball on the side at center line. Your options are really cut down there.
Coffin corners over there.
Yes, it is.
Did you ever play any in the Heineman Gym?
I did. I played when I was at North Central. We played there first 2 seasons at the old Heineman Gym. I'm thinking now. I'm pretty sure.
Still looks to be a nice place to play.
It is. Got good floor on it. It's good atmosphere for ball games. Crowd's close there,
And I'm hearing that Cordia, though, may get to play in their gym over on Lots Creek this season.
Well, now, that is a very good atmosphere because the fans are right there where it happens. And it's a tough win over at Lots Creek if you go.
Bennett drives to the bucket. He's going to draw the charge this time.
Maybe the Cougar was too far under Harold.
Looked to me like he had good position.
Yeah, he did. So
Bennett will step up there. First 2 free throws for Cordia tonight.
Looks like Adams going to get an opportunity to come back in here.
I tell you, the way he was playing, the only way he'd come out is if he needed a breather.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, he cut that margin when the Lions was taking advantage of some shots.
Second free throw, good.
Lions by 2 is the Cougar. That.
I was getting ready to say,
I don't think that. I think you've got to touch it and then put it in play. But, hey, why not? Give it a go. See what happens. He's going to take 2 points off the board.
One of the Letcher players was tossing it to the guy to bring it in, and he stole that pass and laid it in.
Yeah, he wasn't out all the way out. But you know what? If he'd had a foot out and he was...
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you have to count it, but not like that.
They're going to steal it anyway. Oh, what a spin move and pass and miss the layup, but what a play by Brooks.
Nice shot, but a hard shot to hit.
Malone going to bring it down. He's going to take it up the court. Tries to go all the way. And lucky, the ball got tipped out of bounds. There was going to be another offensive foul.
Yes, it was. He was waiting on him, no question.
Malone not shy about going coast to coast with it.
Nope, he is not. But if you're in the Lions, you want Brooks to get the basketball and get it out front and get things going.
Good back screen. Brooks, open shot. That was a nice play right there.
Yep, 25-footer, and he plays a little music at the old Hyman Gym.
And he's in double figures already with 10.
25-20. Nichols brings it up. I like Nichols. He's had a pretty solid game so far, Harold. He's had a lot of pressure on him, too. Good.
And I like what Coach Farler's doing. They're switching guys on that point guard. But they have no answer for Caden Adams in the paint. He's got 8 points.
Caden uses the glass extremely well and gets the bucket.
Welch couldn't get it to go. Got to use that backboard right there.
Absolutely. To be honest with you, I thought Adams was going to take the jumper in the corner.
Boggs can't get it to go. Rebound by Malone. Coach Farler told him to get rid of it, and he airmails one over into the scoreboard. Malone having a hard time taking care of the basketball.
All he had to do was drop the ball and go up the left side, and he was home free, Harold.
Bennett going to check back in.
Cougars. Bentley gets it back to Boggs, and Boggs will get it to Nichols, and here they go, Harold. Let's see what the Cougars have got dialed up here.
Get it down low to Adams. He turns, puts it up and in. And
it's not hard to dial it, is it?
No, he's got 10 now. Bennett on the right wing. He's going to back up and shoot one off, and no good. Ball tipped out, controlled by Boggs. And Nichols, they're going into Adams. He's just going to put it up and in, and they have no answer. And Letcher Central takes the lead. And we're going to get a 30-second timeout. Cordia will take it with them. We'll be back on Hometown 24.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans.
I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Contact Derek Bowling, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in Hazard.
Oh. Letcher Central surges to the lead on the back of Caden Adams, and what can Cordia do to control him in there, David?
Well, you know, they're going to have to double team him, you know, and one in front of him before the ball gets there, because really all the other Cougars are really struggling. to score. He himself in scoring has got this going.
It's Cordia's basketball. They laid the ball down on Cordia for the 5-second call because they scored. Adams scored. Cordia was confused, didn't pick the ball up, so the kid for Letcher just went and got it.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the lines this way because Adams put the ball in the basket and Coach called the timeout. So it should be.
So what's going to be the call? Letcher Central grab the ball out of bounds?
I think they'll just go ahead and let the Lions throw the ball back in. So, I mean, even though he put the ball down, Letcher still wasn't allowed to go throw it in.
Yeah.
I mean, so it should be a 5-second count probably if they hadn't got to it before that boy throw it in, So we'll see what they decide. They're going to talk it over.
And they may call technical foul here.
But if you're the Cougars, it was worth a try.
Why?
Cecil talking there, veteran official.
Jimmy Cecil, Will Fugit, and Dylan Fields.
Yeah. Them guys has called some games. Cecil's been in it, I guess, a long time. He has. But here comes, we're going to find out what's going on. The Lions is going to get the basketball.
And I say the only thing that saved him from a technical foul is the kid from Cordia didn't have the ball in his hands. So
yeah, there was nobody out.
So I guess they could have called him for a delay of game or something. But
yeah,
I think cooler heads prevailed.
Welch is looking it over, and he had 2 lines over here to the right and 3 in the middle of the floor. Space is not very good, Harold, to break pressure.
No. And Cordia they're getting in too big of a hurry. They're hurrying themselves into problems. And I can tell you where they're going with the ball right there, and he finally missed one.
Yeah, he's been red hot. Playing a very good ball game up to this point. Welch.
Ooh, thought Brooks had a lane right there.
Yeah, he's going to make one if he can stay afloat. And unforced. No,
they said he tipped it. He made the signal for the tip.
Yeah.
And then Bennett picks it up, lays it in. Break for the Lions. But 3, man, and there is Nichols to silence the crowd. His third 3 of the game. He's got 9 points. Robinson going down the middle. And didn't quite have the legs to get up there and dunk it after the foul.
No, he didn't, but he made a good move at the foul line, a little head fake there, and it gave him opportunity to drive to the bucket.
He'll step to the line. He's got 6 points. Cordia now trails by 2. This game's been back and forth. All we expected are number 4 and 5 teams.
Oh, we expected a good ball game, and I think it don't matter who the Lions play or the Cougars this year. You're going to see a pretty good ball game in the region,
I think you're right. Robinson missed the first one. He's going to step up there to shoot the second one, and it's long, too. You could see it as soon as it left his hand. Ison with the rebound. And Letcher going to push it up the sideline a little bit.
Wide open 20-footer, and it goes on the second bounce.
Ethan Whitaker thought about it and then finally took it. Letcher Central now by 5.
Cordia needs space, and Cougars are doubling even at times in this man when they get an opportunity.
Bennett looking for somebody. Gets it to Antoine, no good. Good defense there.
Yeah, a nice touch. He used the board, a little strong with it, but he was doing it right. Nichols hits the shot clock up there. Nichols a good player and a hard player. I think he'd been better off to look on the block. Adams was coming across and then maybe set himself back up. He shot that one a little hurried.
If I'm coaching the Cougars, the ball's going to Adams.
Yeah.
And if he decides to kick it back out, fine.
And I'm going to have everybody else out past the 3-point line, ain't you?
Absolutely. They have no problem with Brett. Oh, I don't know about that call. I don't know about that one.
It kind of looked like he moved at the last.
I thought so, too. I thought Bennett did a good job using the angle to get around him. But doesn't matter what I think. The referee has the final say.
We'll play on. Line's in the zone. 2-3. Good pressure on the ball, on the wings. Nichols is going to look it over, look for Adams. He's on the block on the left side here. Look for him to cut in the middle maybe.
Well, they've put Dixon in now. Adams must have needed a breather. I didn't see him sub him out, though. But there he is on the bench. I see him now.
There he is. I guess he needed the break.
This time we're going to have a block.
I really liked him in this ball game. I've been impressed the way he uses the glass on his touch.
He uses his body well. I mean, he's an old-fashioned post player. You don't see many of those guys around anymore. As Gordon Malone going to go to the free throw line for the first time. Cordia only 1 for 4. And I said if this was a close game, they need to make those, and they are now 1 for 5.
Yeah, and you get in a tight game, and that will hurt. And
David, back when you played, if you were 1 for 5 from the free throw line, what would the coach have said to you?
Well, let's put it this way: the last 3-4 minutes of the game, you would not be playing.
He'd say, "Enjoy your popcorn and hot dog over there on the sideline."
I mean, even the 5 players back in the day. They hit free throws.
Everybody made free throws.
Everybody made their free throws.
I mean, you don't hardly see any teams in the 70s now. And used to, you saw teams 80% or higher from the free throw line as a team.
Yeah.
Good hustle, nice pass, but look at the quickness of Cordia. But just a bad outlet pass. Antoine kicks it out. Gonna move it. Nice pass from Brooks, and when Brooks has it, good things happen.
Yep, Welch lays that one in right soft off the glass.
I was going to say the first quarter seemed to be more in Cordia's favor the way it was going, but now Letcher's slowed it down this quarter. Nice move there by Wyatt Ison.
That was a quick step by him and kept the ball low and protected it and got a walk call.
Another turnover by Cordia.
I think he's going to come back with Adams, big 33, and give Ison the break.
I would be shocked if Adams doesn't touch the ball right here.
23 seconds. I'm sure they're going to try to get it down and start to work with about 6 or 7 on the clock and go right to him on the block.
Oh, they go the other side. Dixon can't get it to go.
But not a bad move. Good pass. He was there. Welch will take it home.
Man, you got to get in front of him. And that's a big turn of events.
Yeah, they're not even going to get a shot off there.
It's going to be a 2-point game at the half. Letcher Central leads 34-32. We'll be back to bring you halftime. I got choked up on some of that good food that Katie Sloan brought in here. But we'll be back for the Man at the Half show to get you caught up on all the action here on Hometown 24.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Since 1954, Heinemann Funeral Services has been part of this community. When your family needs someone who cares, Danny Terry and his staff are here to help. During your family's time of need, they are a helping hand through every step of the process, from services to monument and to your loved one's final resting place. Celebrating over 50 years proud service to the community, Heinemann Funeral Services.
Appalachian Wireless and Samsung introduced a smartphone that everyone is flipping over, the Z Flip 3. Looking for something that stands out in the crowd amongst regular smartphones? Then the Z Flip 3 is the device for you. On the region's best service, Appalachian Wireless. The Z Flip 3 is an actual flip phone that, when opened, reveals a stunning 6.7-inch touchscreen for the best of both worlds. It's compact, powerful, and the most unique smartphone in the world. Get more information at AppalachianWireless.com. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans.
I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Contact Derek Bowling, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in Hazard. Thacker Grigsby is constantly the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Heinemann and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available. Whether that be through expansion of our fiber-to-the-home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
Being in an accident can leave you feeling vulnerable and lost. You need a lawyer who will fight for you and be there by your side the entire way. What I believe is that with trust and collaboration, we can get you the justice that you deserve. Go to KyleSHall.com right now to schedule a free consultation. I'll review the details of your case and get you back on your feet. Don't navigate the legal system alone. Get me in your corner right now.
Welcome back in to the Man Toyota at the Half. Harold Brashear and David Adams bring you the action. The Cordia Lions trail the Letcher Central Cougars by 2. And it's been a game of runs, David. Letcher got out to a good start, then Cordia came back, took the lead, and it's kind of been back and forth. But big difference in the game. Big Caden Adams for Letcher Central.
Yeah, he just went inside the paint, and really Cordia struggled defending him. And he's picked up some nice buckets. He's kept Letcher were falling behind at that point, and he comes in and hits some buckets, and he's been tough for the Lions on there. And if you're Cordia, I swear I think Coach should just let Mr. Brooks have the basketball out front and set the screens and let him decide who hits those backdoor cuts and does all the work for the Lions, because he's very good at seeing the floor.
You know, Letcher Central number 4 this week, Cordia number 5. This is a battle of top 5 teams in our full court press top 5. And, David, we were talking about Letcher has to withstand the pressure. I think they've done a pretty good job, but it's Cordia who's got the turnover bug.
Well, Cordia's driving the basketball off the breaks, and they're trying to go between 2 defenders, and that they've had several turnovers there. I think they just need to move the ball around, hit a open up for them, good ball movement, and they can take that 20-footer anytime they want it, Earl. They just, when they do make a drive in the paint, Cougars have had 2 defenders there waiting on them.
But it seemed like, and to your point exactly, I think you hit the nail on the head. When Brooks has the ball in his hands, good things happen, not only for him but for other players. But when it's not in his hands, it's been up and down, to say the least.
Yeah, you're right. You brought up earlier that Welch should be block to block and come to the lane and come to the foul line, and that's where he's effective if he gets the ball there. And so if they can work those positions out, where to place what roles they need to do, this team will go up 10 to 15 points a ball game.
Oh, absolutely. And you look, the scoring, Letcher Central, we talked about pace of play. Cordia puts up 19, getting up and down the court a little bit in the first quarter. Only 13 points the second quarter. Letcher grinding it out a little more, throwing it in the paint, and it's evident 12 points for Caden Adams, 9 for Nigel Nichols. He knocked down 3 threes. 3 points for Ethan Whitaker. And then you have Bodie Bentley, Brady Boggs, Peyton Wright, Wyatt Isom, and Peyton Dixon with 2 points apiece. So a lot of people getting in the scoring column. For Cordia, Nas Welch and Greg Brooks have 10 points each, 6 for Jago Robinson, 3 for Samir Bennett, and 3 for Gordon Malone. And Malone, I thought he did some good things defensively, got a couple rebounds, but kind of wanted to take off with the basketball instead of looking for his guard. And I know a lot of these kids have the capabilities to bring the ball up the court, but, man, if I'm over here and I'm in the blue, or not in the blue, but if I'm in the black and yellow, I want that ball in Greg Brooks' hands coming up the court.
Right. He makes good decisions. And him only a freshman, too. He's an outstanding shooter out on the floor. You won't find any better in the region than him. And I just like the way he handles himself with the basketball. He keeps it low. He comes off screens, keeping it low. And give Cougars, their defense in that second quarter, a lot of key defensive moves that they made was the trap, making him give the ball up and make somebody else have it. But we'll see what happens. We've got the second half. We got 16 minutes of good basketball left.
Absolutely, and thank you for joining us with the Man Toyota at the half. Get over to Prestonsburg, and, man, what a deal.
Absolutely.
We'll be back in about a minute to bring you second half action on our Bank of Heinemann Game of the Week on Hometown 24.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
4-9.
Welcome back to Heinemann Gymnasium in Heinemann, Kentucky. Hometown 24 bringing you high school basketball action. Bank of Heinemann Game of the Week. Number 5, Cordia Lions taking on the number 4, Letcher Central Cougars. And, David, what do one of these teams have to do in this second half to pull this one out?
Cordia needs to cut down on turnovers and hit some of those driving lane shots, and the Cougars keep feeding Mr. Adams, and it will free somebody else up if the Lions start doubling him.
I tell you, and I'm not at practice every day. Okay, I just watch the games, but to me, in this region, with the lack of size, how can you keep a kid like Adams on the bench?
I don't know. He's looked awful well. He shoots extremely well, catches it well, runs the floor well. I don't know.
He's getting the start in the second half.
I'm going to ask Coach Taylor when I do get an opportunity, though.
Absolutely. Man.
I want to wish Dave and Ann Dixon over at Cordia. They tuning in tonight, and we'll say hello to her and Dave. Good basketball fans.
I tell you what, have you ever tried any of Ann's fried apple pies?
I know her peanut butter roll is excellent.
Look there, Cordia's going to start out with a 3. Jago Robinson gets on the board quickly. I think everything she cooks is pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. Danny Bates, hello to you over at Isom. I know you're sitting back on the couch watching a good ball game.
Nigel Nichols takes a quick jump shot. And that's what, look here, off to the races and up and in. And that's what you don't want to do if you're Letcher. You don't want to get in an up and down game.
Welch, what a drive. He stays low with the ball that time and gets it over the rim and gets it to go. I thought that was a bad pass by Bentley. He could have just passed that straight in. There was no help side.
Nice passing by Cordia. Should have taken the first shot. I don't think Brooks was looking for that to come back.
Yeah, and I thought Brooks should have went straight up. Adams goes in and gets the bucket, but Brooks dodged the foul down there, Harold. You can't do that. You got to go into him if you're going to get the foul.
Maybe a little youth showing through.
Could be.
Cordia going to set things up. Interesting numbers on their uniforms. I like them, though. You can see them.
Yeah, very good.
Malone, nice kiss off the backboard.
Nice touch. A little 10-footer, and that's how you use that board.
Tell you what, you and I did the Hazard Leslie game. Leslie had the black uniforms and maroon numbers.
It was tough.
I couldn't hardly see those.
It was tough. And that should be Cougar ball as that went off of Brooks. Bentley handling the basketball out there for the Cougars. Third quarter from the old Hyman gym.
Just look at the size advantage in there. And Bentley, they've done a good job on Bentley. Only 2 points. One of the top players returning in the region. Nice looking shot there. Can't get it to fall.
I like the shot, though. He was open. He needed to take that.
Bennett going to push it up, gets in the lane. He's going to draw a foul and go back to the free throw line. Cordia pushing the ball hard. Bennett 1 of 2 at the line. He's got 3 points.
You know, that trip down, the Cougars wasn't hardly as patient as they have been, and really not. They didn't get time for Bentley to come off a screen to backdoor or Adams block to block. They really didn't leave time for that time. I think they're a better team when they go through their
absolutely
rotation and swinging the basketball.
White Ison going to check back in. Cordia struggling at the line. Missed another one.
Yeah, you know, they struggled against Perry shooting at the line as well.
Missed both of them. Adams goes up, gets the rebound, but drops it, and Robinson going to pick it up and lay it in. And he's in double figures now with 11. And a steal by Brooks. Going to step back, take the jumper. Thought that was a little quick on the trigger.
It was, and I thought he shot it off balance. Good job by the Cougars with the rebound and the pass.
It's going to go out of bounds off of Cordia, but Cordia's come out here on a 9-2 run to start the half, and they've opened up a 5-point lead. Nice screen down. They throw over the top. That's not what you want to see Adams do.
Well, he faded back too, and that's not good.
And Welch, I tell you what, David, when he gets going in a full head of steam, he's hard to stop going to the rim. And just like that, Cordia up 7, and Letcher Central going to take a timeout. And we'll take it with them. We'll be back in about 60 seconds on Hometown 24.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
Welcome back to Heinemann Gymnasium. Cordia 11-2 to start this half, and have built a 7-point lead, and just basically getting up and down the court in a hurry.
Absolutely, and taking advantage of it with those layups. And Cougars, to make a run back, they're going to have to get their offensive guys in position and go to work.
They look a little tired, and now Cordia going to go full court press. And near turnover. And I tell you what, they're dogging him and finally going to pick up a foul. But Letcher Central lucky right there.
Yes. The Lions had 3 defenders on him. 3. And somebody, you got to get your head up, start moving that basketball over to the side here and throw it on down and get that easy layup.
Ball comes into Ethan Whitaker now. He's going to handle it against Brooks. Cordia in a man-to-man. Little handoff to Boggs. Whitaker gets it back. Cordia doesn't want Nichols to get loose. He knocked down 3 threes in the first half. Doing a little better job against him. That's going to be Higgins rims out. Battle for the rebound. And that's going to be a jump ball.
That was a nice hustle by both kids.
Absolutely. That was Wyatt Ison.
And Robinson looked like number 3. Was that the guy, Hurl?
Battling for the boards down there. You know, I like Robinson.
I do too. He's got those arms, and he defends well.
There's that same play where they set a double screen down. The guy just pops up. Ison gets it this time, knocks it down. There's Robinson, pull-up jumper way off. But nice board. Brooks leaves it short.
I thought both shots were not very good shot. When you have to adjust your shot, sometimes it's not a very good shot. Ison will get the layup.
4 quick points by Ison. Now Cordia getting in a hurry and going to draw a block. And that was a bang-bang play, but Cordia may be getting in too big of a hurry right now.
Well, they do, and they're dribbling with their head down, too, on the break. And your head has to be up, and you've got to look for your teammates. It's hard to take it line to line by yourself. There's a bad pass. That ball should have been passed to the outside part.
Robinson misses it. I think that's a good no call.
Yes.
And now Welch going to pick up a silly foul.
He put his arm on him in there. You can't do that.
And Letcher Central coming back to life. They were down 7, and coming out of the timeout, they've scored 4 points and looking for more.
Lions helping the cause, taking some forced shots, and they've got to stop that and got to start working the ball. If they keep doing that, the Cougars will be happy with that.
Nichols going to go way back in the backcourt to pick it up. He's going to be guarded by Welch. And Welch going to pick up another, just a silly foul.
I mean, you waste 2, you only get 5.
And Cordia doesn't want him on the bench in foul trouble. Is Alex Antoine going to check in for the Lions?
Not many fouls in the first half of this ball game, even though it was hard pressure defense.
Isom goes up, misses it, gets his own rebound, tries to make some room, does, and puts it up and in. And he's going to draw the foul against Malone. And Isom on a personal 6-0 run to cut this to a 1-point game, and he'll have a chance to tie things up here with 3:53 to go in the third. Free throw up and in. The Pro Mart and 1.
Yep, our good buddies up. Got any supplies you need for the house. And that's a walk as a force. He goes deep, loses his footing, and Hurl lines out of control a little bit here.
And they're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. We're all tied up on our game of the week on Hometown 24.
For over 100 years, the bank is committed to serving the community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Harold Brashear, David Adams will bring you high school basketball action. And David Cordia run to start the half, but then got a little loose with the ball, and Letcher Central able to take advantage.
Yeah, you're right. They had that lead, and Cougars come right back off of turnovers and, bad shot selection at times. So Lions got to settle down and get their shot. And if you're the Cougars, you want to continue the pressure.
Isom goes in unabated. Why didn't he use the backboard there?
I don't know, a bad angle, a hard angle, or what, but it just didn't seem to have much board on that shot. Bad pass, and Isom will take care of that, and here he goes.
Puts it up and in, and he has scored 9 in a row to give them a 2-point lead. And back the other way up off the glass, that is Malone for 2 to end the run and tie things back up at 45. And I'll knot it up.
Yep, 3 minutes to go here in the third. So it looks like we are in for a close final, Harold Bashir.
I'm hoping I get to see the finish of this one. Eating some of that good food earlier, and as Brooks gets a steal, and he's going to go in, miss the layup, he's going to draw a foul. But wouldn't think him in to go. Ate some of those hot jalapenos and then rub my eyes, so my left eye's going a little hot on me over here.
Well, you just have to take the good with the bad, or I'll keep going,
That's right. We'll tough it out.
Yeah.
Brooks goes to the line to shoot 2.
That's a personal move.
Yeah.
Try to give Cordia lead. And Brooks, how can you be such a good shooter and miss free throws?
Well, coaches used to work a lot on free throws, and I'm sure the coaches still put the players on the line so much, but I don't know if the players, they just don't work at it like they do other things.
As Brooks knocks that one down, Cordia now 3 for 8 at the line, and Letcher Central 3 for 5. Cordia does take the 1-point lead back. They're going to get to press a little bit. Ball comes into Nichols. He's done a good job taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, Nichols has hit his teammates just like there's an example of it.
That one almost rolled in. Cordia with a big rebound. Antoine, nice pass forward to Brooks from Welch. Oh, man, missed it. Put up an in and missed. Another rebound. Welch comes all the way down the court, gets it and puts it in.
That's something, if you're the Cougars, you can't allow three shots. If you do, you will not go home happy tonight.
No, and back and forth we go, 3-point lead. Nichols thought about it. Get it in the corner, 3 on the way, it rolls out no good. Nice rebound there by Malone, but loses the handle, kicks it forward, and ends up in the hands of Melendez, who lays it up and in.
Melendez with a right place at the right time.
Absolutely. And now Letcher Central on the bad end of a little run.
They're on the turnover run now themselves. So
Letcher Central going to trigger it in. Full court pressure by Cordia. It comes into Nichols. And now Cordia going to back up with under 2 to play here in the third quarter. And you got to worry about Welch picking up another silly foul right now. You don't need him on the bench if you're Cordia.
You're right.
Stolen away. Pass forward. Brooks, man, he's just going to fire it off the break. Can't get it. Adams goes in, gets the rebound, and there's a silly foul. Let's see if they get Welch with it.
Yeah.
And they do.
I mean, he's really had 3 fouls in the last few minutes, and they're wasted 3 fouls.
Yeah, none of them were.
No.
Nichols fires it, and he knocks another one down. That's his 4th 3. He's got 12. That cuts the lead back to 2.
Yeah, Nichols has played well, him and Adams, very well.
Cordia going to try to move it around. Melendez almost sailed one out of bounds. Malone going to fire a 3, and nothing but the bottom of the net. As Malone into double figures. He's got 7 this quarter.
Yeah, nice touch. About a 22-footer and goes up. Good base with his feet. Good follow through.
Looks like Letcher may run a little screen and roll action. Try to throw it in there, ball tipped away. 3 out of the corner. Rattled in. That was Ethan Whitaker, his second 3 of the game. As look at Brooks cut through that lane and lay it up and in.
Switched over to the left hand, uses the board. Down to 9 seconds here in the third quarter.
Nichols all the way to the goal that time. Cordia wasn't expecting that one.
3 seconds and will not get it off.
So at the end of 3, Cordia back out in front, 55-53. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with fourth quarter action on Hometown 24. Back to action in our fan cam, and we see former Knott Central Patriot Josh McGuire sitting next to Kaylee Banks, current Letcher Central Lady Cougar.
And the gentleman in the glasses and hat, Wendell Williams, a former Patriot, back when the school had first opened. He played that small 3 and could shoot it.
Made a trip to the state tournament.
Yep, he could shoot it. Wendell could, no question.
And Cordia with a 2-point lead. They have the ball. And, David, this game's going back and forth. Turnovers and free throws could very well decide
Oh, yeah, this. Very easily could decide when you're this close.
Look at Welch. Get in there. Can't get it to go.
You got to hit that.
And Wyatt Isom runs it up, puts it in, and draws the foul. And that's a good call. And Isom has been on a roll here in the second half. He's got 13. He's going to go to the line to attempt his second and one, or Heinemann Pro Mart and one attempt. Appreciate all those guys at Heinemann Pro Mart.
Absolutely. And we appreciate all of our sponsors. That helps us out, and we're glad that they do, and to bring everybody high school basketball.
Isom misses the free throw. Tie game, 7.5 to play here in the fourth.
Welch comes off that screen, and nice pass.
Malone can't knock this one down. Isom gets the board, gets it off to Nichols. Letcher in no hurry, tie ball game.
Line staying with good pressure with a man, and Brooks had an opportunity right there.
And then Brooks reaches in and gets the foul. Cordia wastes a lot of fouls.
They do. That one's, 48 feet from the basket, and we've seen several fouls as Cougars is going to take a 30-second timeout.
Let's just keep it right here and tie game, 7:06 to go. Foul against Cordia, and they're starting to mount up a little bit. Letcher Central, neither team hitting free throws very well. Letcher's only been 6 times. They're 3 for 6. Cordia at 3 for 8. But in a close game, man, that's going to come back to haunt somebody.
It is. This game is probably turnovers may break this game down with the last 7 minutes to go, Harold. Whoever may make 2 or 3 turnovers in a row may end up losing this game because it's been runs.
and it could be either team.
Yeah, it could. You're right. It could be either team to do it. And Cordia not shot well at the line, free throw line tonight, and that's something I'm sure Coach is going to continue to work on.
And Higgins going to step up. Letcher will be in the 1 plus the bonus from this point forward. What's soon to be 2 shots. What do you think about the 2 shots at 10, David?
Well,
Adams, man, nice left-handed shot.
You know, I think it gives you room, to do what you need to do, but used to when you had to do the bonus, it's according to what kind of foul, used to we played, you would do the bonus if it was a foul, not a shooting foul, yeah.
Big block by Adams.
Yeah.
And I like that. I think it adds a little more pressure. They did that. They said it would shorten the games, but, teams still foul just as much. They're not going to.
Especially in the last quarter, if you're behind a couple or 4 or 5, you're going to foul. You're not going to let a team dribble it out.
Brooks going to trigger it in. You got to watch him trying to get it back here.
Cougars matching up, and Brooks gets a dandy shot.
A little ball reversal. Brooks knocks down another 3. He's got 16 now. That's the 3rd 3 he's made.
If you're the Cougars and you go zone, first thing you need to holler out where 24 is.
Absolutely.
Because if you let him set and not any pressure on him, he's pretty good.
He for sure is. Ice him in the front court. Tries to dump it down, and a little too hot for Adams.
Yeah, I like the pass. Adams just not ready for that one.
Cordia with a 1-point lead and the basketball. 6:20 to play here in the 4th. And this game's all we expected it to be so far.
Yep.
2 top 5 teams battling it out for position in the district and the region.
Man-to-man defense. That's a tough shot. He got bailed out.
He did. He was behind the backboard, had no shot to make that.
Yeah. And Isom is going to get called for the foul, but he got bailed out.
Malone will step up there. He's 1 for 2. Had a good 3rd quarter. Had 7 of his 10 in the 3rd. And now he's going to step up there for 2 shots.
With 6 minutes to go in the ball game, too, each trip to the line, it will be huge for either team.
First one took a trip around and rolls in. Bodie Bentley checking back in. Shocking stat of the night. Bodie Bentley, 2 points.
Yeah. It's been Nichols and Adams deliver for the Cougars for most of the night.
Good on that one. 3-point lead by Cordia now. Bentley quickly up to Nichols. He wanted that 3. Now they're going to reverse it back to him, and he knocks down another one, his 5th.
Yeah, Nichols is shooting well here. He needs to, when he does get an opportunity, he needs to take advantage of it.
And look at Welch get to the rim and puts one up, and it goes in. And we're going to have another Heinemann Pro Mart and 1 attempt as Welch going to the line for the first time. Nigel Nichols making the case to be one of those snipers we put on the Full Court Press show.
Absolutely.
He's knocked down 5 threes here tonight.
He had a good year last year. He was handling the ball and played good, solid defense. He's a solid player.
Missed free throw. Rebound by Bentley. Going to get it to Nichols.
Looks like Brooks will come back in. He's had a moment.
Cordia, a little 2-3 zone. You got to find Nichols down there in the corner. And shot up, missed that one. Letcher going to run it down. Whitaker way short on that one. Robinson comes out there with it. They're going to get it to Welch. Robinson
There's
has
the
a
layup, and I thought that was a good call. I thought Bentley got there late.
I was going to say it was on the floor, so Cordia will inbound underneath. 2-point lead every possession.
Is huge. You are right.
As we see Damon Tobler there under the
Big
under
Damon
the bucket. Watch it.
Playing over at Al Sloyd College. You will catch him right here on Hometown 24 this season. So
Brooks gets it off the inbounds, and how do you lose him, David?
How does he not have the ball every time down to set all this up, get it going?
He's got 19 points now. Nichols going to direct traffic for Letcher Central. They get in the corner. Higgins going to fire one. No good. Rebound by Cordia. And a little careless with the ball. They get lucky.
We got a timeout by the Lions. And guess who was set in the corner for another shot?
And that was what they wanted, but Coach Farley thought better of it. 5-point lead. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Back to action, Dave. We're talking about Brooks getting open. You're talking about all the kids need to be saying that's where 24 is. I'd rather see some of these other kids shoot a 10-footer than Brooks shoot an open three.
Oh, absolutely. I'll take my chance. But Brooks is one guy you do not want to see shoot out in the floor with a non-contested defender on him. I mean, if he gets set, he radars in pretty well.
Bennett's going to trigger it in for the Lions. Going to wait for a couple fans to get by here. Going to toss it into Malone, and we're back underway. Under 5 to play. Cordia with a 5-point lead. Welch works against Higgins. Man, nice move, but
you're not going to get that no backboard. You're not going to hit the shot very often. You've got to use the square. He had the angle.
Yes.
He just did not do it. He's
Perfect
got to
move.
do that. Yeah, good move.
Nichols going to set things up now. 2-3 zone by Cordia. And
Nichols.
Man, I thought that the kid from Cordia hit the ball there.
I did too, but evidently officials say no. Because it went at an angle after it left his hand. So if you're the Lions, you want Mr. Brooks to get it, bring it down, and everybody get in their position. And if you're the Cougars, double Brooks and make him give this ball up.
Gets in the lane. And he's going to travel with it, nowhere to go.
He did pick up, and his foot did slide. He went, you go deep in the lane, Hurl. Where can you go after you go deep in the lane? Guess who's in the lane? 3 blue shirts.
Everyone.
Oh, my.
65-60, Cordia with the lead, under 4 minutes to play. Nigel Nichols going to bring it into front court. Going to get a screen from Adams. Going to call a hold, and that's going to go against Welch.
And that's the 4th foul he has wasted tonight, and he has 4 on him. I don't know if he has a spot or situation where Welch is fouled. And, he's got...
That's his 5th?
No, I think he's just holding the game.
Holding his game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's got 4, and I think that's a good move by Coach to save him for the last minute and a half. Adams, nice touch for the big guy.
He's got 17 now.
Yeah.
He and Nichols was 17 apiece.
Yeah. Both of those guys put together a good ball game, hit some big shots.
Got that one too. He now leads Letcher Central with 18. That cuts the lead to 3. And you would think they've got to give the ball to Brooks. As wow, what a shot thrown up by Malone. And I'm sure that's not the one they were looking for. Oh my goodness, Letcher had the rebound and the ball just slipped out of Whitaker's hands and crept out of bounds. They'll give it back to the Cordia Lions. And Brooks going to bring it in, and Now they're going to change it. They're going to change their setup. They drop the ball. They throw it way out front to Brooks from the volleyball. And oh, my goodness. And almost drew the foul. Goodness gracious, what a shot. 68-62. Brooks putting on a show right now from the perimeter. His third three of the quarter. Nichols gets it in the corner to Whitaker. They're moving it around. Isom dumps it down, up and in by Bentley. Only his second bucket of the night. Cuts it down to 4 with 3 minutes to play. And that's a silly foul by Whitaker. And that's going to send Greg Brooks to the line for 1 plus the bonus. Brooks 1 of 2 on the night, going to step up there.
Expecting maybe a score or two to come in here to us, Harold. It looks like maybe not Central Girls gets the win tonight.
Wow, that'd be a good win against a good North Laurel team.
In overtime, 73-67, Knott County over North Laurel.
Congratulations to my good friend Jeff Honeycutt on that win.
That is a huge win for the Lady Patriots. And
puts them in the championship.
Yeah, Coach Honeycutt better forget saying they're a 4th place girls team.
Yeah,
I don't think that's going to work anymore.
I don't think anybody was buying that to begin with.
No, I don't think so. I know Harold Mullins, one of our team members, didn't believe it.
And look at Nigel Nichols.
He is shot the lights out in Hyman KY tonight.
His 6th three of the game. He and Brooks just doing battle. And that's a terrible shot there. Almost got the rebound, but I don't know what they were thinking there. As Nichols kicks it out. Drive, dump down. Bentley puts it up and in and draws the foul. Bad shot leads to bad things.
Yeah, and, the Lions have had some of them tonight. Cougars have too, but I think the Lions have hurt themselves more than the Cougars with off-balance shots tonight.
And Bentley going to the line for the hometown or the Heineman Pro Mart.
And won.
Not the hometown 24 and 1. The Heineman Pro Mart and 1. And a chance to tie it. Cordia's got a 3-point lead with the ball. Why are you even looking to score that aggressively?
And not only that, why go in, you take an off-balance shot like that,
And now we have Brooks is down in pain. Looks like he may be cramping up. Maybe that's why he took the off-balance shot. Maybe he cramped up.
Looks like they're getting that bottle of water to him as soon as they can get it to him.
And it'll be Bentley at the line to try to tie this thing up.
And I'm pretty sure Brooks will have to come out because he did receive assistance.
Yes.
And
now we'll have the free throw by Bentley. He's got 6 points. Free throw in the air. Missed it. Rebound by Cordia. Who do they look to for ball handling with Bennett? With Brooks out, they look to Bennett. He's just dribbling in and out, looking for somebody. Oh, my goodness. Not a good pass. Stolen by Nichols. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Hustle play by Adams. Gets the rebound, and he's fouled. And just another turnover for Cordia.
That's a hard pass. You're on the right side of the court. You're trying to go back to the left side with pressure defense and pressure all out front. I mean, that's a tough pass. It just don't get a cross-court pass. Just don't get there most of the time, Harold, in a situation like that.
And it'll send Adams to the line for 2. He's got 18 points off the bench tonight. Free throw in the air. That one rattles out. That's his first miss at the line.
A lot of pressure on the kids now with the two minutes to go, and Every shot is huge now. Coming out for the lines, looks like Robson's going to get a break as Brooks comes back in the ball game.
Adams going to shoot another one. Missed them both. That's 3 straight misses for Letcher Central from the line. Bennett going to bring it up against Nichols.
Harold, why do you bring it down and go to the side instead of going out top, especially if it's man-to-man, and just make your move back and forth? Is the Lions going to put some time here? I think Coach is going to get a timeout.
He's going to take a timeout. Didn't like the way it was set up. Cordia leads by 1:38 to go, and it didn't look like it was going anywhere good.
Well, the ball goes to the right side, and he had another player over there. That means you've got another defender over there. So it makes it, if they're going to do the weave, he's going to have to put one in each corner and go from there, Harold.
Yeah, you can't weave it with people standing on top of each other. As Brooks. But if you're Cordia, who do Brooks, he's 3 of 4 at the line. Bennett's 1 of 4. Welch 0 for 1. Malone 3 for 4.
I'll be honest. I think if I'm Cordia, I'm gonna make sure Brooks has the ball, and I'm definitely wanting him to be the one fouled.
I agree.
So. And if you're the Cougars, I think you want Nichols to have another opportunity in the corner. He's played well there. I think he's maybe hit 4 or 5 and missed 1 in that particular corner. And, of course, Adams is a kid you look inside to.
Brooks, he's got 11 this quarter. He's got 24 to lead the way for Cordia. 20 for Nichols, 18 for Adams off the bench. And it looks like Cordia ready to inbound the basketball. Tell you what, going to be a good day of basketball Saturday with Knott Central reaching the finals of the YMT.
It's going to be basketball about all day at the complex. So try to get out and support these young people. And it's good that they're involved in sports.
Welch has the ball working against Nichols. Not sure why Cordia is looking to even penetrate right here. As Bennett goes in, dumps it down, shot put up no good, and they draw a foul, but I don't understand the strategy there.
Well, you want your best player to take the shot, and you want your best player on that line there.
And Antoine will be at the line. No points on the game. Misses that one.
Not counting down 13 at the half and comes back to rally to win.
Good game there for
Mr. Honeycutt. I think that would put you as the number 1 ranked team in the region.
Missed them both, but look at Malone go in and get the rebound, and now they're going to bring it out to Brooks.
Yeah, you've got to rebound the ball, and now here's a guy you don't want to foul, and there's the layup.
And Brooks is taking over here in the fourth quarter. Cordia up by 3 with a minute to play. Isom going to drive it. Pulls it up, and he traveled. Looked like he drug that pivot foot. Costly turnover in a 3-point game under a minute. We'll get some substitutions for both squads. This has been a good one.
Yes, it has, and we expected a good basketball game. We thought we'd see good pressure by both teams, and we have.
Welch going to trigger it in here. Gets it into Brooks.
Now Brooks he really don't need to score here.
Goes up and under, puts it up and in.
But he does. And that's a 5-point lead with 45 seconds to go, and now Cougars have to score this trip down.
Brooks has 15 in this quarter. Nichols looking in the corner, gets it out there. 3 on the way off, no good. Rebound by Malone, and running it out front is Welch, and he's going to be fouled, and still not sure why Cordia is just so intent on driving to the basket with the lead.
They're going to play 32 minutes, Harold. By the way, or player of the game, if the Lions pull this off, Mr. Brooks, would you think?
I think so, with 15 this quarter, 28 in the game. 1-1 off, no good by Welch.
And if the Cougars can come back, Mr. Nichols will be the hero, no doubt.
And he's going to draw a foul. Nichols going to go to the free throw line. Foul on Brooks. Nichols will go to the line and shoot 2.
Adams with a big game, too, for the Cougars. He came in and hit some big buckets in the second quarter period to bring them. And late in the first quarter, had some buckets.
Nichols has 20. Free throw in the air, good. Gives him 21.
74-70.
If he can make this one still a one-possession game, and Cordia has struggled at the line, so they're not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, that's true. They've got to hit. They're going to have to hit some free throws to win this, no doubt.
Nichols missed it. Rebound by Bentley. Puts it up and in.
Big play.
To cut it to 2. My goodness, and we've got a timeout. And with 18 seconds to go, Cordia with only a 2-point lead.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario for them, free throw miss. Bentley gets it, puts it back in. And a quick timeout. So now a lot of pressure on getting this ball in, a lot of pressure on these free throws.
That last bucket really changes the ball game again here. Lions, I didn't see really a body on them on the block out, so that hurts. And Harold, if you're the Cougars, if they get it in and it does come to front court, foul anybody but Brooks.
Anybody but Brooks.
Yeah. And if you're the Lions, you want to make sure Mr. Brooks keeps the ball and everybody else give him room to do that.
It'll be Cordia basketball, 18 seconds to play. They lead by 2.
Looks like Peyton Wright will have the assignment on Bennett. That's both of those guys getting in the game here and seeing what can take place.
Welch nearly throws it away. Brooks has it. Pushing the ball off the court, going to the rim. Puts it down, laid up and in.
I like the bounce pass. Nice bounce pass by Brooks.
And that 3 on the way out of the corner, no good.
Yeah.
Rebounded by Cordia. They get it out of there, and that's going to be the ball game. Cordia Lions with a 76-72 victory, and leading the way, Greg Brooks. He's our player of the game, 28 points. 15 of those coming in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he played well. He handled it well down that stretch, the last 5-minute stretch. He hit some key buckets and had 2 key passes, and a huge win for the Cordia Lions. I thought the Cougars had their opportunity. They had some turnovers there in the fourth quarter, 3 back-to-back. That was different, but I like the way they played. They played hard. So both of these teams looking forward to a good season.
Absolutely, and congratulations to Coach Jeff Honeycutt and the Knott County Central Lady Patriots on their win. They punched a ticket to the championship game of the Mountain Classic. But right here, for me, for David, for Devin and Josh, we want to thank you guys for tuning in.
Absolutely.
And tune back in for more high school basketball on Hometown 24.
Since 1954, Heinemann Funeral Services has been part of this community.